Well, we got her playing good, finally. Boy, I tell you what, it took a lot of work on this little thing after recapping everything. Almost every resistor was bad. I had a 22 ohm resistor that measured almost 400 ohms. I had a 10 meg that only measured 3. And I had a bunch of others that were like at least 100% out of tolerance. So I changed every one that was bad, and also one of the tubes was bad. The 12 SK7 was shot. So I went ahead, and I still need to buy a bulb for it. I don't have a number 47 bulb, but back here you'll see that I mounted the, let me get it up there where you can take a look at it. Hang on. The two electrolytics, the 47 and the 33, I just mounted on a terminal strip. And I was going to JB weld it. There was one of those typical bands, that 1/4 inch wide band that held the large old electrolytic capacitor in, and they ran it through those two little legs down there to hold it. I just went ahead and slipped the leg of the terminal strip underneath it, clamped it down a little bit tighter, and then went ahead and just soldered it in place. So it'll be easily removed. Well, I was going to JB weld it, but I said, nah, it'll be easy, just go ahead and in the future, if this breaks or something, all he has to do is heat it, melt the solder, and slip it right out. Whereas the JB weld, he'd have to cut and grind and get it out of there. No way. Anyway, everything is good to go on it now, so I'm pretty happy. Like I said, almost every resistor had to be changed. I think there was only like 3 that made it through the checkout procedure. Now this is the wire for the external antenna. That, if the loop's not bringing anything much in, you can hook up your external antenna. And according to the paperwork, there's supposed to be an antenna clip on here somewhere. Well, it's not there. So I may have to gin up some kind. I have to look through my parts bins and everything and see if I can come up with something that we can go ahead and connect an external antenna to if we ever need it, or whoever gets this radio. It's got a very, very, very slight rattle, but I think it's this cardboard doing it. And there's not much else I can do except like replace the speaker, which I'm not going to do. As far as I'm concerned, this thing has been repaired and it's fixed. Alright, the next thing to do is the cabinet. I'm going to give it a very light sanding. I looked around and I found a matching paint that was fairly close, but they wanted a fortune for it. And I said, no, not worth it, not worth it. So I went down to Lowe's and I looked through their Valspar rack, and I found something that was also somewhat close, but I liked it, so we'll see what it looks like. If I don't like it, we can always repaint it, okay? So the next video will be the last one on this. The cabinet will be done. I hope everything is back in and functional. And then we'll maybe get back to our airline. Today's Saturday, and it's been, what, 3-4 days now since the first video I put up on this, and I said I was kind of hoping it would be here by Thursday and at the latest Saturday. The wire wound resistor that we need for that airline. So for those of you who follow my vids, we've just been waiting and waiting. If it doesn't come in today, well, it doesn't come in today. Until next time, this is John. Yeah, what the heck, let's listen to it a little bit longer.